Well, hello. It's just another day at the circus, isn't it? Especially when it comes to Paul Sebastian and his case. Everybody just doing everything they can to sort of like muddy the waters and just make it that little bit worse, that little bit more difficult to find Sebastian. This whole thing with Bullhorn Betty is absolutely ridiculous, and I truly do, I actually don't 100% blame Betty for her actions, because I think a lot of it is orchestrated by Seth and his little clique. Um, I'll always believe that they are not working within the best interest of Sebastian and finding Sebastian and figuring out what's happened to him. They might think that, but they're not, because they've turned this entire thing into a clown show, into an absolute circus, the things that they're doing, the things that they're saying, the people that Seth brought in, it's just not good for the case. In fact, right, what's happening now, what we are seeing happening now is exactly what I told everybody would happen. They would take leads away from law enforcement, which they have done, to circulating this missing poster from Dog the Bounty Hunter, asking people to contact Dog with their tips. So they're taking away from the actual investigation by doing that. They are muddying the waters. They're going down certain avenues of investigation that they don't need to be going down. They are accusing people of things with zero evidence. Zero evidence, nothing to back up their claims whatsoever except speculation by tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorists on YouTube. And there are a group of people, again, on YouTube that are just not helping this entire situation. They are perpetuating that. They are making it worse by feeding into it. They've got the claws into Nick, Seth and Tony. They've realised that if we get close to these guys, we can get all the information, and that's exactly what's happening. I should have seen it before. How did I not see this before? Obviously, this group on YouTube, this clique, are obviously doing their absolute best to help find Sebastian. Sorry, I didn't see it. It didn't click before. I didn't realise. My bad. You're doing the right thing, obviously. By perpetuating lies, by perpetuating and spreading this narrative, this baseless, factless, evidence-less narrative as truth. You're insinuating it as truth. Sorry, I thought that were a bad thing to do. Obviously not. It's the best thing to do for Sebastian and to help find Sebastian and bring him home. My bad. I see that you've all got it in hand now. See what you're doing. I see it's for the best. This entire thing surrounding Sebastian is ridiculous. There are a lot of people on YouTube that should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Bullhorn Betty, having the freedom of speech does not mean that you have the freedom to harass people and accuse them of stuff with zero evidence, you stupid twat. And then you got people out here supporting Bullhorn Betty. Free speech, free speech. Seth saying, one of my voices has been silenced. Well, if that voice wasn't actively harassing somebody, then she wouldn't have been silenced, because you have free speech. But with free speech, there are always consequences. You're allowed to say what you want, but you need to understand that when you say what you want, there could be, depending on what you say and do, consequences to those words and actions. Having free speech doesn't mean you get. It's not a blanket thing. It's not a blanket statement that allows you to go out and harass people. I know that you think that that's what it allows you to do, and you should be able to do that without any consequences, but that's just not how life works. You're not the only one that has freedoms. They do too, and you are infringing upon them by doing what you are doing. Everything they've done, whether shitty or not, is not against the law. Having freedom of speech does not mean that you get to go around harassing people. That's just not how it works. You might not see it as harassment, but that's because you're a twat, right? You're a narcissistic twat, right? And you've got all these people around you, especially on YouTube, massaging that ego and supporting you, right? But having freedom of speech does not mean that you could get to go around trying to ruin other people's lives, and then when you get told for doing that, oh, it's freedom of speech, freedom of speech. No, it's harassment, you twat. We all know what you're doing. You're making a mockery of your entire nation and its constitution, your rights in general as a nation by doing that. Harassing somebody, then claiming freedom of speech when you get caught. Alright? You can't do that. Having the freedom of speech is not having the freedom to harass people and ruin people's lives. They have rights too, whether you like them or not. They have rights too. Bullhorn Betty, you're a twat. Seth, you're an idiot. You've helped cause all this. Right? One of your voices have been silenced. Stop talking bullshit, man. And this group on YouTube, you're perpetuating this. You're making the entire situation worse. You have freedom of speech as long as it's not harassing, and as long as it's like not inciting violence and all that lot. There's restrictions on everything. It's not just a blanket thing. You don't just get to do whatever you want with zero consequences. You're trying to ruin somebody's life, whether they've done it or not. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they've had anything to do with it. But you and your people and that group on YouTube, sorry, I nearly said Facebook, but that group on YouTube are insinuating that that is the case, that they've done something wrong, they've obviously done something wrong, blah, 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 you know, and they're spreading it on YouTube. And now it's all circled around Seth, Nick and Tony on YouTube. They're the points of it that people go to get the information to spread. Come on, man, do you not see what's happening? Do you not see what's happening? It's ridiculous. It's a clown show. You're all hurting Sebastian's case. With all this going on, there's no way that people are going to have the time to actually search for Sebastian, so you're hurting it. Just like I said you would do. Taking tips away from law enforcement, muddying the waters and going to make it harder for people to go out and search and then hopefully find Sebastian. I've said this in the past, that this is what you all were going to cause, and that's exactly what you all have caused. You're hurting finding Sebastian. I said that all this was going to happen and that Sebastian would be out there longer than he should have been because of everybody muddying the water. And that's exactly what you have done. It is exactly what you are doing. You all should be ashamed of yourself. But I think it's already too late. You're all already too far gone, and I don't think there's any saving you. It just is what it is. It's just my opinion. Allegedly my opinion. It is what it is, you know? There's I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. I wasn't even going to make this video. Just because you have freedom of speech does not mean that you have the right to go around and freely harass people. Spreading rumours, because it is rumours, because they're factless, so they're rumours. If there's no fact or evidence supporting what you're saying, then it's just rumours, and that's what you're doing. Spreading rumours, spreading bullshit. You know? And you're knowingly doing that. You know that there's no facts or evidence to support what you're saying, but you're saying it anyway. And you just can't do that. Freedom of speech does not mean that you get to do that. And then when you're caught for it and you're taken to court, you scream freedom of speech. No. Shut up, man. You're making a mockery of freedom of speech. You're making a mockery of it. And you're doing it on purpose, right? You're doing it on purpose. We all know what you're doing. And everybody else that's supporting you just need to fucking shut up. You're making it all worse. You're all making it all worse. I am sick and tired of the bullshit on YouTube. The BS that's been spread around. That's why I've pulled back from some people on YouTube, because I'm tired of the drama. You all go around saying you don't do drama and you're not drama channels. I guarantee every single fucking live stream you do, at some point in it you mention something to do with drama. And you might say the same thing to me, but I have never claimed to be anything different than what I am. You know? Not everybody can say that on YouTube. Not everybody can say that. You're not a drama channels. Yeah, at least once in literally every stream you do, and this is a group of people, you all talk about drama at some point. But you're not drama channels. You're there, you know, you're Team Sebastian, yay. You know, and you want Sebastian found. I think we all would want Sebastian found. I think we're all Team Sebastian. But you all take sides. Let's be honest, everybody on YouTube, the majority of the people that I watch are either Team Chris and Katie or Team Seth. They're taking sides. The only side that you all should be taking is Sebastian's. But then you go out and claim you're not taking sides. It's not about taking sides. It's not about drama. Well, then that's like at least a few times in every live stream you do. You talk about that, you take sides, you talk about drama, you know, you're all bullshitters. You're all bullshitters, and I'm tired of the bullshit. That's why I pulled back from a lot of people. I still watch the live streams because I like to stay informed in what's going on in the community. I watch almost everybody's. There's people I don't like at all that I still watch. I still watch JLI, even though me and him had that little thing a few months ago on Facebook. We weren't really in each other's good books. But I still watch him. I still see what he's talking about. Because I stay informed. I try to keep myself informed on what's going on. I like to be able to know what I'm talking about. So I watch people, keep myself informed. So even if I don't chat, I'm usually in their chats, just not talking. I'm just lurking and watching and listening to what's going on and being said. It's just bullshit. But that's why I've pulled away from them. I still watch them, but I don't interact with them as much. That's why. I'm just tired of the BS and everything that's going on in the clown show that they're perpetuating and making worse by what they're doing. Anyway, that's me done. I just had something to say and I wanted to say it, and I've said it. And if you agree with me or you don't, that's totally fine. I'm not going to get pissed off or angry or upset because you have a difference of opinion, just like some people on YouTube did with me, because I thought differently from them. They became really off with me in their live streams. I'm not going to do that to you. Whether you agree with me or not, you are absolutely welcome. And whenever I go live, I don't know when the next time will be. If you talk to me, I'll talk to you. I won't ignore you like some other people have done with me. I won't be nasty with like some other people have done with me when I've tried to speak in their live streams. I won't be off with you and abrupt with you like some people have been with me when I've tried to talk to them in their live streams or talk to other people in their live streams just because I have a difference of opinion to them. It's ridiculous. It's childish. I thought we were all adults. If you have a difference of opinion to me, that's okay. You're absolutely fine. That's okay. Whatever your opinion is, tell me in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Like I said, this is me done. I've had something I wanted to talk about. I've talked about it. Hopefully I've been able to present it and talk about it in a clear way so you guys out there understand what I'm actually trying to say. Because sometimes I have trouble discussing things and describing things. Hopefully I've done it in a way that you understand what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave it here. Again, whether you agree with me or you don't, tell me in the comments below. Hit like on this video, share. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye for now.